What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gills. How's it going, everyone? Yes, I know I am late to the party. Sorry about that. I got home from my class yesterday, and I was not feeling too hot. I ended up, going to sleep. I kind of woke up like intermittently throughout the night, and I just suddenly, finally woke up around noon, and I'm feeling pretty good now. So, I'm ready to actually sit down and really get some recording done, really get some work done today. And the first thing that I need to get done is coverage of the state of play that was going on yesterday. PlayStation is finally coming out. There really looks like they're going to try and do this whole state of play thing. I thought the last one kind of sucked. In all honesty, the further and further we get away from it, the worse and worse I think that thing was. It's just, they didn't really talk about anything. It was all VR titles, a few other smaller projects, and really, I'm afraid that this one's going to be the same thing. We had an article, or I think it was on the PlayStation blog, was where this got announced. They said no PS5 news. They said Medieval is going to be the big, is going to be probably like one of the big games that's shown here, and then there's going to be another secret sort of new IP reveal. Apparently, Square Enix has been teasing that it's going to be the Final Fantasy VII remake. Yet, to me, I feel like that's a bit of a rip saying, well, we have a new IP. Because, one, I wouldn't call a Final Fantasy VII remake a new IP because, it's a Final Fantasy game. And two, we already knew about that. So why keep it it's a secret? For the love of God, show us something for Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2, and Death Stranding. At least give us release dates or something. Instead, it's probably going to be more trailers. I think I kind of skimmed through this video. I haven't actually seen it. And it's more of this pseudo small trailer thing. It's more of these little sizzle reel trailer things that we got last time. But either way, we'll see how it is come the end. Let's get going. Let's actually get to the. There we go.
Hey, do you hear that? Is it the wind? No, that's not it. Is that singing?
Sorry about my chair. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna bash on them for trying to show off whatever this is, a trailer. I'm gonna guess for some DLC for Monster Hunter World. I'm not gonna bash on them for that. It's just, in all honesty, I don't care. Mostly because I tried the demo. I'm not a fan of these games. It kind of feels like a mix of a From Software game with Shadow of the Colossus. Two games that I am not a fan of. Yeah, that's right, I said I'm not a fan of Shadow of the Colossus. Please, send hate to this location.
Unidentified tracks are cropping up all over the New World.
It's having an incredible effect on other life in the New World.
These spikes, are they from...
You know what? I'm not saying nice things about Monster Hunter World. I will add the fact. Oh God, who makes this is a Capcom game, isn't it? I believe.
What is that?
That.
Everyone thought it was just a mere myth, but there it is. Velkhana.
What was I saying? I believe Monster Hunter World set a sales record over at Capcom. So, again, like I said, not my thing, but I get why you'd want to show it, and you know, you want to give that to people. So there you go, Monster Hunter World DLC coming this September.
Welcome back to State of Play. Today, we're keeping it short and sweet with a new look at some of our most anticipated upcoming PS4 games.
And I stand by. I don't get why, when you have so many great titles in the pocket, you keep it short. No, give us a comprehensive look at, like I said, Tsushima, Last of Us, and Death Stranding. I don't get why. I mean, all three of those games, by this point, have to have enough done that you can show the public something. And I know it's weird, you know, it's AJ, why are you getting so hung up on just these three games? Sony has more in play than that. True, but give me three projects that are bigger. I mean, Tsushima, finally Sucker Punch is coming back, but we haven't seen hide nor hair this game since it was basically announced. Because it was announced, there was a panel at a PSX so that we got like a trailer and some people talking about how they made the trailer. But we've seen, last year's E3, we did get a gameplay slice. I will say that. We got a gameplay slice last year's E3. But beyond that, we haven't seen anything of Ghost of Tsushima. Similar thing with The Last of Us Part 2. We got a gameplay chunk last year at E3, but really nothing else since. I'm not even saying I need more gameplay chunks of those two games. Give me a launch trailer and release date. That's all I need. Similar thing with Death Stranding. Although granted, I would like gameplay chunk of that just so I can figure out what the hell that game is. But it's Kojima. I'm just assuming I'm never going to understand it. So, but again, I don't get why you don't show us these massive titles that we know you have. Instead, you just decide we're just gonna let that shit hang in the air. I don't get it. And yes, I'm going to keep obsessing over this. That was Capcom.
This broadcast to find out more about the icy setting, new story, and new monsters that await. Okay, there's plenty more to get to. This next game is a frantic take on dungeon crawling. Let's take a look.
Oh, and in the off chance if anybody's going to ask me, hey, AJ, are you going to do a video on the, oh god, what was it? On the Ghost Recon announcement that was, yes, or, you know, the Ghost Recon stream or whatever, that was, I also believe that was also yesterday. Answer to that question is yes, we will talk about that, but I'm saving that for the weekly show on Saturday, so. Although I guess it's tomorrow. Whatever. Guacamelee. Bastion, Psychonauts, okay. You know, I will say, I'm usually not a fan of the side-scrolling beat-em-ups, but Guacamelee was pretty fun. Okay, I have no idea what that was.
Riverbond heads to PlayStation Store this summer.
I mean, you didn't just show me anything that makes me want to buy that game, because I don't even know what the hell that thing is. I mean, that last one was just kind of like, yeah, like I said, I don't know what the hell there is to that game that makes me want to buy it. Here's a Minecraft art-styled kind of game where you play as Minecraft versions of PlayStation characters. I think I know what this is, because like I said, I kind of skimmed through this. Yep, it's Predator. Really? That's all you're going to show us? Oh, boo.
Predator Hunting Grounds is an online, asymmetrical, multiplayer shooter that pits
Thought so.
the fire team against the stealthy killing machine. Ilphonic is handling development in close partnership with Fox, and it's due out on PS4 next year. PlayStation Blog has more details.
Now, again, it's more games. If anybody's... Well, no, I don't want to compare it to Hunt Showdown, if anybody remembers what that game is. Because Hunt Showdown's a little different than almost all of these games. But this is similar to... oh my god, why can't I remember the name of the game? The one person was a monster, the other was a team of 4 hunters hunting the monster. Was that Evolve? That was Evolve. It's similar to that. I mean, we've tried similar things to this. You know, the Friday the 13th game, Dead by Daylight. So many games have been trying this, and as soon as I saw the shimmer, it popped into my head. You know, when I was skimming through this and I saw Predator Hunting Grounds, I'm like, oh, that's neat, a Predator game. And then as soon as I saw the shimmering, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I was literally about to say before she popped in and said it, going, oh, you're kidding me. This is going to be an online 1v4 game, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. Ugh. Gross.
Up next,
Still could be a really cool concept.
which is
Just
officially coming to PS4 this fall.
really, it is medieval. I thought it was medieval. Whatever.
A sorcerer named Zerok. He raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm. Sir Daniel Fortescue led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde.
Shows you that I've never played these games.
That day, as the hero of Gallowmere, and then the sorcerer returned.
Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to defeat Zerok. A chance to forget the ignoble truth and live up to the legend.
Seriously though, was there a big enough market for this? Like, were so many people saying, "Hey, you know what? You want to know what game, what PS2 game I really want remade? Medieval. Yeah, that's the." I've never heard anyone talk about this game ever, and it got like 3 sequels. Or wait, were there 4 games? I think there were either 3 or 4 games in this franchise. And yet again, I'm still waiting for Sly Cooper to either get an honest-to-God 5th game on a real hardware. Sorry, Vita, I love you, but Thieves in Time or whatever that one on the Vita was, I kind of throw that in the same vein as No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Again. It was fun, it was good, but I don't know. I mean, it was technically canon, but still, I want a real Sly Cooper game to come back, or, you know, remake the trilogy. Come on. And yet we're spending time with this. I don't know. It just, even looking at the gameplay, I'm looking at the skeleton running around. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's like those old school platformy hack and slash style games. Yeah, I have zero interest whatsoever. I do not see where so many people were excited enough for this that they're like, hey, let's bring this game back. Maybe it's sold way better than I remember it doing. It's just like I said, I've never heard anybody talk about this franchise. Not even like good or bad. I think this is just one of those that have just kind of fallen into obscurity. I don't know. If you love the franchise, tell me why.
Medieval returns this fall on PS4.
Sorry, I almost dropped my Mountain Dew again.
Now let's take a look at a truly original new game that's coming to PS4.
I doubt it's wholly original, but whatever. Nothing original under the sun.
This idyllic place is our world. It has every appearance of paradise. From the white sand beaches to the mighty treetops, it appears
Aww.
and peaceful.
Oh, this is another game where we get to play as a small animal, then evolve.
There's more to this than meets the eye. every living being is locked in a deadly competition. Ahead lurks the land of great danger for some and opportunities for others. But our world has changed. To survive, we too must change.
Oh, that's cool.
Will you have what it takes to survive? Away.
See, I like how you see the
Your mission is simple. Survive
Sorry, you saw that snake come up. It wasn't anthropomorphized or anything. It's just it was a snake. You know, like that was a spider. You know, fighting the scorpion. Honestly, well, again, I'm gonna be honest, not wholly original. I've seen a few ideas or projects come up that have been similar to this. I actually kind of fell in love with that. That might actually be my favorite thing of this state of play so far. I mean, granted, I just saw a small slice of it, but in all honesty, I'd love to see more of this game. Really curious to see where they're gonna go with it.
Natural disasters and find your way to Sanctuary. Let's shift gears. We've got a first look at an upcoming limited edition PS4 system. Let's take a look.
I thought they said there was going to be no or I guess it's next-gen hardware, so.
The limited edition Days of Play PlayStation 4 in Steel Grey will be available for a limited time as part of Days of Play. The event kicks off in June. Keep your eyes peeled.
I actually like it.
We're almost out of time, but before we go, we wanted to give you a new look at a long-awaited game.
Seriously, if this is Final Fantasy VII, I'm going to scream. It's Final Fantasy VII. Why? You give me... You pitch, hey, here's a new IP. This isn't new. God damn it. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm interested in this. I get it. So many people have been waiting for this game, have been super excited for it. Honestly, I never played Final Fantasy VII. I've been told that Final Fantasy VII was probably the best Final Fantasy game. Granted, I mean, we're not going to have that fun moment when Sephiroth kills Aerith. God damn it. You know, I know that was one of, like the biggest mind fucks in all of video game history, but still, I'm also not a fan that they're turning it into an action RPG, but again, they've been doing that with Final Fantasy. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they're turning it into more of an action style Final Fantasy. But still, I wish they'd keep the old school turn-based combat. Because again, you know me, I love my turn-based combat.
Final Fantasy VII Remake re-envisions one of the most beloved games of all time for the PS4 generation. We can't wait to see more. Well, that's a wrap on State of Play. We've got
all right, you know what? I mean, that looked really cool, I will say. And I'm not saying I'm not going to play it, and I'm not pumped for it. I'm just, when you say new IP, I don't think, hey, here's a new Final Fantasy game. I don't consider that a new IP. When you say new IP, I'm thinking new franchise, new series, something completely new, not here's a remake of an old game that's extremely popular. Again, I can't get over that fact. But in all honesty, I mean, the game looks good. I mean, it looks sharp. Again, I still wish that they kept the turn-based combat instead of going for the more action-style gameplay that we've been seeing in Final Fantasy as of late. But I can deal with that. Yeah. I feel like overall the State of Play, again, was just really kind of, meh. I mean, who's freaking out over that Final Fantasy thing? I mean, okay, we finally get to see a trailer for it, but we haven't seen gameplay. I guess there was gameplay in there, but you know what I'm saying. We haven't seen a gameplay chunk. We don't have a release date. Honestly, say more in June. I mean, it's going to be talked about at Square Enix's E3, whatever they're doing. I think they took Sony's place, or the time slot that Sony's presentation was at. I think that's what Square Enix took, so I don't know. Maybe I can get more pumped for it when I'm not just, hey, here's a trailer, and we're done.
Lots more in store for you later this year. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Is there anything else, or is it just... No, it's a black screen. All right, well, guys, there you go. There was the State of Play from May 9th, 2019. Hope you guys enjoyed this little look at some upcoming Sony projects. Like I said with the last one, it's just lackluster. I wouldn't... Honestly, yeah, I'd say this one is probably a little worse than the first one, just because it's... Here's trailers of more small projects. I don't get why you can't do, hey, here's a half an hour video, we'll cover 2 or 3 games, and we're going to give 10, 15 minutes to these games so we can actually dig into some gameplay, get the developers to talk about it, not this scripted voice who's going to give you the most bare bones description of stuff. I mean, hell, I feel like if you're going to use this model of you're just going to go trailer, that's kind of what the opening of PSX was like. Here's a few trailers for some big games that are going to have this mass appeal, and then here's a sizzle reel. You know, that's what the opening show of PSX really has been the last couple of years. And I think if you're going to do that model, you need games that are going to have such broad appeal. I'd understand the Final Fantasy VII Remake being put into that. You know, I can understand the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer being put into here. Again, my issue is how it was billed. But Medieval, Away, a survival series, while cool, really, you put that before Final Fantasy VII? I can't even remember here's a 15-second trailer for a Predator game. There just really wasn't anything here. It was here's some stuff that really could be interesting, but you're going to forget about in 20 minutes. That's what I'm getting at. They aren't showing the big projects that we know they have, or even big projects that they're working on that we still don't know they have. It's just, I want them to do something more substantial with State of Play. Again, similar to what Nintendo does with Direct. I mean, the Nintendo Directs are a great idea. Nintendo's been killing it. Sony, 0 for 2 right now. At least in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I've rambled enough. I'll get this video up because I haven't uploaded in a while and I feel bad. So thanks for watching, guys. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. By the way, go check out the website. I am working on something right now, an article, working on it, still just kind of in my head. It kind of keep me from having to talk about this during the weekly show and taking up a whole shitload of time. I'm going to be doing an article for the upcoming bill that's trying to be passed in the US with microtransactions and loot boxes and everything on games focused at children. A bunch of outlets have already written about it. I still need to find and read the bill and understand some more shit before I really start writing it. But I expect that probably Sunday or early next week. Should be up on the website, so go check that out. Also, all my reviews, any review that I'm really trying to start working on again, go up on the website. We have the new show tomorrow, which I usually try and get up at noon, but that never happens, so it'll be up tomorrow. And other than that, tons of other Let's Plays. Thanks for watching. Sorry I rambled there at the end. Thanks for watching. My name's AJ Gels. This is Something Gaming Channel. Like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, social media's in the description. I'm out.